What a wonderful view to start the morning. Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Organic State series. Today, we are going to set out and explore more of the forested borderlands biome, and cover some more creatures we didn't get to last time. Now, Copa, you watch after the camp while I'm out. If anything dangerous or meddlesome comes by, you shred them to pieces. You hear? Very good. Anyways, let's get on with our hike. Okay, so I think I see our first creature of interest just over here across the river. Better make sure my stealth ability is activated. There we go. Alright, let's check it out. Now we're going to try to be a little bit more quiet around here, as I don't want to risk blowing our cover around these creatures up ahead. I know they have keen senses of hearing and smell, so let's give them a bit of time to acclimate to my scent before getting closer. Okay, that should be good. So, these are scramble wolves. Scramble wolf, lupus peros, an apex predator of the organic state. Scramble wolves are a creature from Infinity's more recent past. Pollution had caused extensive hair loss across their whole bodies, resulting in a mangy appearance that carries on even in populations that now live in a newly restored ecosystem. While not typically dangerous towards the sentient inhabitants of the region, scramble wolves are notorious for killing livestock and draining them of blood. Seems they might be aware of my presence, even if they can't see me. That said, I don't know how they'd react if I suddenly let down my stealth ability out of the blue, so... Anyways, it looks like there's one such livestock victim right over here. Oh yeah, another victim of the scramble wolves. This spoffet was probably carried here by a scramble wolf, kept alive to the very end before being killed and drained of blood. Scramble wolf attacks are not consistent. Sometimes they will kill and consume their prey on the spot. Other times they'll bring the prey back alive to their pack. Sometimes they only eat the flesh, other times they just drain the prey of blood. This erratic feeding pattern is still a subject of study for scientists and an absolute scourge to the farming communities of the organic state. I modeled the scramble wolf after the Texas chupacabras, which are generally understood to be either coyotes, feral dogs, or sometimes coyote-dog hybrids with a terrible case of mange, causing their scraggly appearances as well as forcing them to consume easier prey items, such as livestock. The hair loss of the scramble wolves is the result of a mutation brought about by the heavily polluted air and water on the outside before their reintroduction into the organic state. And despite now residing in a clean, restored environment, their bodies remain mostly hairless. Oh, we're going to get to watch the pack bring down an oos. Oh, that was quite the sight to behold. And this oos will probably be able to feed the whole pack for, I don't know, a few days, maybe. Let's just move on for now. Okay, I think I can probably turn off my stealth here now. There we go. Alright, now, let's go towards the east here. Over to the tree line along the Axian lakefront. let's see here. If this is the Triple Mounds Hill, and Lake Axian is up there, then where I want to go should be right over here. Aha. And now we're at the Axian lakefront, a slightly different area that is still within the border woodlands biome. Now, let's go check out a specific creature here. Oh, there's one. Alright then, this is a Rizzler stag. Riz stag, Zervis composodi, a smaller, more gracile relative of the oos. The Riz stag inhabit the red tree forests of the organic state. Both males and females have antlers growing out of their ears, with the only real distinction between the two sexes being that the males are slightly larger than the females. While their antlers can be used as formidable weapons, Riz stag are quite agile and often choose to flee than fight. Indeed, these smaller relatives of the oos are quite docile. In fact, you're more likely to make friends with one than have one attack you. Isn't that right, little big fella? Alright then. Oh, there's the next creature of interest. The abstractodon. Abstractodon. Abstractodon xenotherus. Hailing from an era of infinity's distant past where plant life was purple and red, Abstractodon have adjusted quite well to their newly restored, greener environment. Abstractodon tongues can stretch up to half of their body length, often used to reach food that is out of reach, or as a swift ambush weapon. A second set of jaws adorn the tip of their tongue, providing additional grip. The Abstractodon is yet another Infinitosaur, this one coming from an era when Infinity's plant life still hadn't evolved chlorophyll, and so much of the flora had to use erythrophil and xanophyll. However, they seem to do just fine in this new, greener environment they've been placed in. Slow-moving, they possess a long, extendable tongue, tipped with a second set of jaws. They are used for both nabbing prey items as well as for foraging for fallen fruit. In fact, the method in which Abstractodon uses its tongue to catch prey is very reminiscent of that of a chameleon's. They're usually found in the red tree forests of the organic state, just north of here, however occasionally wander out from time to time. Abstractodons like this mated pair serve a similar ecological niche to that of earth, lac, or grizzly bears, but with elements of chameleons, crocodilians, and abelisaurids thrown into the mix. We should probably put some distance between us and those Abstractodons. What is that thing? I mean, I guess it's a Rizzler's stag, but... yeah, that is a stag, right? Looks a bit off. It's kind of larger and metallic looking in certain areas. It's producing a weird static noise. Oh, I think we should probably leave. Oof, yeah, no, time to go. Time to go. Okay, so those were the main creatures I wanted to cover, but we can still take a more relaxed look at some of the fauna that call the Axian lakefront home, like this Snug. One of Infinity's numerous gastropod species, the Snug is a type of soft-shelled snail. Simple creatures that live by the water's edge. They have changed very little from their ancestors, who first emerged onto land some 650 million years ago. surviving several mass extinctions before themselves going extinct due to pollution and habitat loss. The populations of Snug in the organic state were cloned and reintroduced into the sector very early on in its development, and they sometimes make friends with slinkos. Oh yeah, we should probably go find some slinkos so you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, I think there should be some up here. I would talk about this creature in front of us right now, but I think I will save it for a later episode, as the hopping snellio is also found in another biome that we'll explore in a future episode. For now though, let's just focus on finding a slinko. There we are. Slinkos are another strange creature from infinity's distant past. They are amphibious infinosaurs, feeding on water plants and small invertebrates that aren't Snug. In the water, they move about like an eel and use their elongated snout to sense prey items buried under the silt. This nasal structure is jam-packed with sensory organs, similar to the ampullae of Lorenzini. Pretty neat. Anyways, there's one more creature I want to check out before we call it an episode. And it should be here at Lake Axian. Oh, there's one. The sterin. The sterin is a bird-like creature with vertically oriented mandibles that act like a beak. Sterins themselves are not related to any of Infinity's avian creatures, instead belonging to a family of creatures that came much later in the planet's natural history. In fact, most of the planet's true birds had gone extinct before intelligent life even emerged, in an extinction event caused by a meteor some 400 million years ago. But creatures like the Sterin's ancestors held on and repopulated the planet's devastated ecosystems, until pollution and habitat loss drove the Sterins themselves to extinction. It wasn't until the organic state's founding that the Sterin was able to finally walk infinity once again. And with that, I think it's time to start heading back to camp to close out the episode. Something isn't right. Oh no. Oh my god. What happened here? Copa, what happened here? What did you just do? We need to go. We probably should go deeper into the organic state. Try and get as far away from the cyber ravens as possible. Yeah, these are definitely those birds we saw last time. Copa must have slaughtered the whole flock while I was out. Must have come here for me after what happened last time with the oos. There'll probably be spawning more soon. Okay, I think it's time we wrap up the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time, we'll be exploring another biome here in the organic state, the Red Tree Forest. So be sure to tune in next time. So until then, take care and think habitat.